They did ask for my weapon, and I understand that.
We did take a very close look at Cornell's ex-girlfriend, because she had a verifiable alibi that put her nowhere near the crime scene when these murders occurred. She was very cooperative in the investigation and turned that weapon over to us and was found not to be the murder weapon.
I can only guess what happened that day because I didn't know anything about Kate and Nell's friendship. But I'm thinking it would have been somebody that Kate knew because I cannot imagine anyone wanting her now. She's such a gentle soul.
If I'm biased because I'm Nell's brother, I don't think it's Joe or someone he knew. And I don't want to point the blame at Kate, but there's many people that believe it's someone that didn't know what she put.
It was one of the situations where we were again grasping at straws. I went on my own investigation to dig as deeply as I could in Kate's life. Going through her stuff after she died, it was the most intense thing I've ever had to do. In the months before her death, Kate had lost all this weight and she was feeling really confident and wanting to get out into the dating world again. She hadn't been in a serious relationship in a long time, hadn't dated, and so she was kind of stepping out into that world again, a very new world of online dating. She was on Tinder, and she was meeting up with a couple different people every now and then for different types of dates. The Friday before Kate died, she was communicating with this person, met him through a typical dating app, and she met up with him on a date. She just had this feeling about this person, that something was off. She described his eyes looking black. She didn't feel safe, so she left. And then later that weekend, found out that he had killed someone a decade before. The murder that he was a part of was extremely disturbing. He and his brother had stabbed a person and then set the body on fire. Kate was pretty frantic about it. Said, I can't believe this. I don't know why I didn't look this up sooner. And I remember her text message specifically said to me, I feel sick right now. They never saw each other again, to my knowledge. Police told him that he had an alibi. He was down in southern Ohio when Kate and Nell were killed.
There was another man who she had dated for, I think, a year and a half, maybe. She broke it off with this young man. But I don't think he wanted to take no for an answer.
They had a very troubled relationship, and he was abusive. Everybody was aware that he was violent and had a violent history with her. They had thankfully broken up a few years before she died, but Kate, being a creature of habit, she would continuously see him secretly. And then I found out he was with Kate the night before she died. The police had told me that at Kate's apartment there were video cameras that saw him coming in, leaving that night. And I pictured the ex-boyfriend showing up the next day when she left the gym. Them getting in the typical fight that they had always gotten into. And Kate leaving and him following her to the park. Because if she had denied him, if she had severed the relationship, again, he would want to retaliate. Police have determined that he was at a barber shop at the time that Nell and Kate were killed. Whether they have video footage of that or not, I don't know.
The theory of a jealous boyfriend makes sense.
Jealousy, when it rears its ugly head, who knows? And whoever did this was very brazen. Was it insanity? Was it a psychopath? Was it rage? Was it jealousy? I went over it and over it and over it. It just doesn't make any sense.
Now tonight, a new effort to bring justice. The Brown family and investigators are hoping money talks. They are adding $70,000 to the already $30,000 in reward money, bringing the total now to $100,000.
We are here today at this press conference to plead with anyone who has information to please come forward.
We raised the reward money, and we thought, oh my God, somebody's gotta. If they know anything, they're gonna come forward.
The case started to go cold. In the beginning, I feel like we had more hope and there was better communication because everything was fresh.
Our investigators continue to work doggedly, pursuing new leads and quality evidence which will lead one day to the door of the person or persons responsible.
But then the longer time went on, you started to question what had been done, what hadn't been done.
Do I think some people drop the ball? Of course. And it frustrates me because nobody's being held accountable.
Never thought it would have taken this long in order to get justice.
There's some really hard, resentful feelings as far as law enforcement's concerned. We have signs we put up down on the park asking for tips that they made us take down. These aren't signs for graduation parties. These are signs that are down here trying to stir up tips. Maybe that one lead that would lead to get this solved.
It was upsetting and it was also one of the last glimmers of hope that we were doing something. I think the Metro Parks wanted to take the signs down because they wanted people to feel safe in their parks. But if a crime like this could be committed, they clearly are not safe.
We certainly use every tool in the toolbox. We've submitted the case to our behavioral analysis unit down at FBI headquarters. And we use the FBI's violent criminal apprehension program. Every potential suspect, no matter how crazy the lead is or the tip is, we have run every single one down. Think about it every day, not giving up, and we need help with the public and maybe a little bit of luck on their side.
We haven't put the case down since June 4th of 2019, and we won't until the person or people responsible are brought to justice.
Law enforcement has said that they have done everything they can to vet every single suspect or person of interest that they had, and they just don't know who did this. So I look at it like, get the story out there, get people talking about it again, because it's stagnant.
6 months before the murder, I had a dream that Neil had been shot. I don't know if God was preparing me for what was to come, but he's gone. It shouldn't have happened. It shouldn't have happened.
I don't think I'll ever be able to make sense of what happened. I miss her so much.
It still don't seem real. And I know it's real. Me and the rest of the family are supposed to be strong and tell the rest of them to be strong as well. And not to give up.
I believe that this person believes that they got away with murder. But it's not over. Someone knows what happened. Why they won't come forward, I don't know. But I pray that this is revealed.
By finding the person that did this, I'll know that that person can't inflict this on someone else. And they'll have to live with knowing the wreckage they caused to our lives. We will always be here looking and trying to figure out who you are and why you did this.
What about the too old for Ibiza?
What do you mean, mate? You're too old for the island, mate.
How could you be too old for Ibiza, Sam? Where are the crisps? Oh, I was thinking about having crisps for that night. I went to you and he said, you're not allowed to have crisps anymore. So you're very allowed to have a fucking dickhead. Just what he said. Oh, I'm sorry. That's not true. Why don't we go to Boom, Amsterdam? Nah, I'm too touristy. Alright, triple burger. I'm not getting up there. Tuscany. Yeah, good one. No. Berlin then. Nine. Belgium? Belgium? Mate, no one's ever been to Garden by choice. You're talking about Belgium. What's in Belgium? Beers that are like 42% or something. We're hiking. Hiking in Sweden. Hiking. Yeah. Hiking. That's a good shout. That's a good shout. Oh, come on, man. Let's do something good.
What's it called again? King's border between Sweden and Norway. Isn't it? Oh yeah, it's like the Appalachian Trail, right? Yeah, apart from there's more history than here, but it's just different. I just want to go to Amsterdam. Mix it up. Yeah, it's not like 21. Oh look, there's that. Look, I'm gonna get a bottle. Who's on it? No way, school night, mate. What's that bottle? Do no one want to come on? Oh, come on, Robert. You want any sweets or anything?
No, we're not getting involved in that. I'm going to leave it. Don't you think when we meet up, it's actually getting harder now to have a good time? Do you know that Phil actually suggested making this brunch, fucking brunch? I'm not going to plan an escort over a fucking avocado on toast. What do you mean? You really want to go and hike for fun? Yeah. It's fucking Sweden? Yeah, I do. I don't know, I just want to test myself a little bit, you know, I'm challenged. You know, it would be a challenge, just getting done on the side of the mountain. It's just a shame, it's a shame that we've become.
Yeah, big shame. You know, big successful businessman, beautiful wife and children.
Yeah, that's
Don't fucking on, Tom. There's more. Where the fuck is it? Huh? I'm fucking rude. I'll give it to him. It's okay. Don't just stand there. Do it. You fucking want it. What else you got? What else you got? Do the fucking what? Seriously. We don't give a fuck. Just give me the fucking will. Just take it off him. No, let me give it off. Just leave. Take it off him! Take that off. Fuck you off.